Before Israel existed, the Jewish people were offered a homeland in Alaska, and that's not even the strangest one. In 1940, the US government floated a plan to resettle Jewish refugees from Europe in Alaska. It was called the Slattery Plan. Alaska wasn't even a state yet, but officials believed it could handle mass migration and help develop the territory. Jewish leaders rejected it, worried it would isolate them, or replace the idea of returning to their ancestral homeland. Then there was Uganda. In 1903, the British offered a chunk of East Africa to early Zionists. It was called the Uganda Scheme. Some supported it as a refuge from pogroms in Eastern Europe, but many fiercely opposed it, saying, "It's not the promised land." The plan caused a huge split in the Zionist Congress and was eventually dropped. Even Madagascar was proposed by the Nazis. Before launching the final solution, Nazi officials discussed forcibly deporting Europe's Jews to the island of Madagascar. The idea was to isolate and control them permanently. The plan collapsed when war with Britain made transport impossible, but it was terrifyingly real. Other proposals were just as strange. Argentina was considered by early Zionist leaders because of its fertile land and low population. In Tsarist Russia, there were plans to push Jews out of cities and into remote areas of Siberia, a forced resettlement disguised as policy. Even Australia floated the idea in the 1930s, suggesting Jewish settlement in the Northern Territory. But none of these proposals had widespread support, and most Jewish leaders insisted the only true homeland was in Palestine. But history could have gone very differently. Which of these places do you think would have worked best? Comment below. Want a part 2? Like, follow, and subscribe to The History Front, where real history hits harder than fiction.